Welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. I'm here with Summer today, and we're going to be doing a quick little project, building a new, what is this?
Birdhouse.
Is it a birdhouse or a bird feeder?
Bird feeder.
It's a bird feeder. I keep calling it a birdhouse too. We're going to be building a bird feeder, but we're going to be cheating a little bit because we moved into this house. There was this little bird feeder out in the yard, and it has just all rotted away and it fell apart. So we're going to use the parts of this to actually trace new parts, so we don't have to redesign anything. And we're going to do something pretty cool with our laser engraver. We're going to play around with that, make it look really cool. So we're going to start tracing out some parts, take this apart, trace out some parts, get some things cut, and then we'll show you guys what we're going to do with this thing. So this will be the bottom. I think it's approximately the same size. I'll cut it off here. And then I'm gonna cut it off like right there. We're gonna measure these side pieces, and I'm gonna cut them all out of this 1x4. Okay? So we'll cut a bunch of these, and then we'll cut them to the length we need. We also need one of these. I don't think I'm gonna use that metal.
What metal? Yeah, don't use that. It has that.
Well, I mean, we can clean it off, but...
We have a lot of cutting to do on this one, not too much outside.
Yeah. Okay. How long were the top pieces supposed to be, the number you wrote down?
8.5. Okay.
Measure how long it is. Okay, so we have this is the old piece. This is the ends. And we need to make this little groove in here, because this is where the glass fits in, or plastic, or the whatever it is, the clear stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'll run this through the table saw. So I'll make a mark, or right through here on each side.
Ooh, I'm just over here chilling. Dad, you know those grooves aren't like thick enough.
Well, here's the test. Let's see. If
Oh. Wait, how'd you make them so
see
thick?
if they're thick enough. Okay, this one's not. This one is.
I think that one's too big. Look.
This one I made. This was the first one I made. It was a little bit wider. No, this is good. But this.
Needs to be made.
These are the ones that need to be.
My arms are cold and I go down here and then they burn.
Perfect. See how this right here has like a stopper in it? Because we want the glass to slide down and then stop. Because you want the gap at the bottom where the feed can come out, where the birds can get it. You just need to get a scrap piece of wood that we can fit in there, about 1.5 inches. So I've got this piece of plywood. That might fit. What do you think?
Yeah. So just like shove it there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough?
Mm-hmm.
Does this stuff dry fast?
Not really. Okay, so we need to find we'll put 2 different bird images or on each side.
That one.
Well, I mean, we could.
No.
We could do this one on the branch.
Ooh.
This one's good.
Yes. And the other one that we said that was good.
Which one?
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
So we've got several different engravings here. These are the 2 top pieces. So this will be one of these will be the lid that will open and close to fill it, and then the other one will be stationary on the top. And then these are the 2 ends, so 2 different sizes. So I'm still learning how to use this. This is the xtool laser engraver, and this one actually comes with a. This is different than the one I used for the goat shelter to make the shutters. But this one actually comes with a thing where you can do cylinders, so you can do coffee mugs and things like that. So this is actually a soapstone mug. It's a solid piece of soapstone, and this engraver will engrave right in that stone. That's pretty cool. Use this on top of our wood stove. It heats up and it keeps your drink warm. But with this cylinder, you can do cups, you can etch in glass cups, you can do coffee mugs and all kinds of stuff like that. So, but mainly for today, we're using it for the bird feeder. So like I said, the learning curve is, I'm still on the upward side of the learning curve. Some different sizes here. I was just trying to get it to fill the thing better, and I didn't quite get it lined up good, and it cut the tail off of it. This one was a little bit too small. I think this one probably turned out the best. And this one here was a little bit too light, but I still think it turned out pretty good. It would have been nice if it was a little darker like this one was. So we'll get these back out to the shop, and we'll get this put together, and we'll get it sprayed with some sealer. So as always, there'll be a link in the description to the xtool laser engraver. It's a pretty sweet little machine, and tons of stuff you can do with it. This will also cut. It will actually do cutouts for like 1/4-inch plywood and smaller, thinner stuff. You can actually laser engrave right on cardboard and even on bread. Come on over here.
No, I need my fairy dog.
So these are going to go like that.
So we glue it, or
We're going to
no,
glue it.
screw it.
We're going to glue it and we're going to screw it. So let's make sure all of our measurements are correct.
Ah. No, wait. Oh my gosh, why would we do this screw?
To make sure.
Oh, that's not bad.
Go ahead and keep going. Stop. Look at that. That's perfect. Put our supports on. There, and then just please trigger slowly.
I can't.
Slowly.
I can't get it on her.
Okay. Just there you go. Sounds good. You don't have to go that fast. Okay, just squeeze the trigger. Squeeze the trigger halfway. Kind of hard on it, so. But you did good. It's easier when you're drilling down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on the old one, it had this piece of metal roofing in it that helped the seed to slip underneath. But we're not going to do that. No, I'm just going to cut it nice and tight right there. Now go back on the other side. Down. And this one
Whoa.
is a stapler.
Oh yeah. Is it like primer?
It's not primer. It's more
like
varnish.
Oh.
I'm worried that, what do you think is going to happen when the bird seed comes down here and that side?
It's like gonna go in the crack.
And it's going to get underneath here and it's going to fill all up underneath there and get all moldy. So we got to plug
like you
these.
did on that one.
That's what happened to that one, yep. So let's plug these sides. I think these cutoffs, this one says Summer's Territory.
Because it's the easiest thing to do.
Just a little. All right, that is the final result here with all of our birds nicely engraved with that xtool laser engraver. And everything came together really well. So I just put the hinges on the top. There's actually a latch on the other side that holds the lid from falling open. So there's the little eye and hook there, and so that's how you fill it. And we're going to get some bird seed in here and get this thing hopefully attracting some birds. And I also attached the to the bottom. There's the pole mount that was on the old one. We just moved that over to the new one. Yeah. I think it's going to attract some cool birds.
Mm-hmm.
Don't flip. All right. I don't see why we can't put it right back up here. Look at that, it worked perfectly. It's even got some snow in it. Well, winter has definitely descended upon us here in Michigan in December. We got some snow and some cold weather, and so the birds will love the bird feeder, I think, throughout the wintertime. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the little birdhouse project. There's no plans or anything for this. I could throw some measurements down below, but you pretty much see how it goes together. You can really design it and build it to any size you'd like. The design is pretty much the same. The angles don't really matter for the roof. You can kind of build it whatever angles you want. So you can kind of sketch it out on wood. This is just all some pine boards that I had laying around in the shop, and so it didn't really cost us anything. And so it's a cheap project if you want to do it. You could buy a couple boards at Home Depot and get this done in a weekend for sure. So don't forget to hit thumbs up on today's video. Of course, subscribe if it's your first time here. Love to have tag along for all the SSL Family Dad fun. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.